Hello everybody and welcome back to Story Behind the Story. I'm your host, Keegan Cooper, and with me today, Maddie Mapes. How you doing?
Good, how are you?
You know, I'm doing good. It's getting towards that fall weather and it's exciting. I'm ready for spooky season.
Yes.
I am. But you recently had the chance to write a story about the new immigration sponsorship policy coming to Northwest. So what is that policy?
So this policy is basically a process that Northwest has done for years, but what they're doing is finally putting it on paper, and what it does is it helps professors or potential professors and faculty from outside of the country start the immigration process. They provide a little bit of financial support, and then after that they're kind of on their own to figure out how to go through the process. And this policy also helps them figure out what they need to do next to be able to be hired through Northwest to get to the U.S. as well.
And with this current policy going into place, has there been any effect with current faculty and staff here at Northwest that, you know, are from overseas?
I wouldn't say it's affecting them quite yet or anything because they've already been hired. They're already here. I know whenever they did focus groups back in November, that was something they asked for, and the creation of this policy is an outcome of those focus groups.
Awesome. And then with COVID-19, the impact, has the policy seen any changes or anything added to it because of the pandemic currently?
As far as we know, no. We didn't really get a chance to discuss that with this article, but as far as I understand, no, it's just to help with the immigration process.
And then with that immigration process, what does it look like? A lot of paperwork, a lot of phone calls being made. What do professors need to have in order for this policy?
We actually don't really know because the policy hasn't been published for public forum yet, so we have not had access to it. Once it is in the faculty handbook, then people hopefully will be able to access it and be able to look at it and know what to do next.
So Maddie, how does the immigration policy affect the families of, you know, professors that are trying to immigrate?
Well, the policy itself actually doesn't apply to the families. It's very individual based, so that individual who's applying for the faculty position, it only applies to them. Getting their family here, if they are moving their entire family here, is something they have to figure out on their own.
Well, I want to thank you so much for taking the time to talk with us today. We're excited to see this policy be put in place to help you know, those professors immigrate and make the process a little bit easier. Thank you so much. We'll be right back with some more Story Behind the Story. I'm Keegan Cooper, your host.